I am a creator and I manifest my life. Friend, you do not need permission to create. You need presence. Because when you show up in your creativity, you show out in your life. Today's episode, we are unpacking how to be a creator. Because that is how the magic unfolds. Ready? Get set. Let's grow. Hey friends, hey, welcome back to another episode of From the Ground to the Crown, a podcast community where we grow with intention, elevate our mindset, and step into the highest version of ourselves unapologetically. I'm your girl, your host, Kenesha B. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're coming on back, hey girl, hey friend, hey. Today's episode is about being creative. The card from the Hey Friend, Hey deck says, friend, you are a creator. Your creative energy helps to manifest all the things you want in life. Believe it, work at it, and watch it become a reality. And the affirmation is, I am a creator and I manifest my life. Now, I want to start with the ism of the episode because this, I need you to hold on for the rest of this episode. The ism is, I don't chase, I channel. I'm going to say it again, okay? I don't chase, I channel. You do not have to compete or compare or hustle your creativity. You just have to channel it from the divine because it lives within you. Let me take you back to 2016. I was so damn depressed. I know you probably have heard this story before if you've been listening to the previous episodes. But in 2016, I was literally fighting for my life. I was going through a grave depression and it had me stuck in stagnation, in comparison. I was looking at all my friends thrive in the world and that shit had me in a chokehold, okay? I was unwell. I was in a relationship that was toxic. It just was nasty. how my life was unfolding. It was just a really tough season for me. And I knew one thing though. I knew how I wanted to feel. I knew that I wanted to feel happy, and nothing, not my job, not my relationship, not where I lived, like nothing was bringing me any type of happiness. So I said, well, I have to challenge myself to do something different, because if I am going to make it through this depression, I'm going to have to create the life that I truly wanted to live. I decided to create that happiness for myself. So on Instagram, this is before Reels, before Shorts, before TikTok, before all the things, you had 45 seconds, or I think a minute. It was like a minute or less to create a video. And I had to fit my thoughts into this challenge that I posted for myself. And I called it 365 Days of Happy. So for a whole damn year, I challenged myself to create videos that spoke about what brought me happiness, what brought me joy. And although I didn't do 365, I made it through 343 days, y'all. Now, if that ain't creating your own happiness, I don't know what it is. Okay? And not only did I do 343 days, for my birthday month in August, I got 30 friends to join me in creating a video, and I shared their videos throughout that entire month along with my own. And together we created more happiness, not just in our lives, but in the whole world. And it was such a beautiful thing to me, for me, because it reminded me that even though my physical reality was fucked up, I could still find happiness and joy in my creativity. And that has never left me. And I share that to say that the magic is in creativity. It's the thing that you can channel to manifest anything that you want. It's something that cannot be taken away from you. It's something that's not even given to you. It's just, it is. And so today we want to unpack this because a lot of what we see in today's world has internalized this pressure to create. You gotta be an influencer. You gotta post 3 times a day. You gotta keep up with the algorithm. And that's, honestly, it's weird as hell. And it's not true. You do not have to create with the rules set out by these social media platforms or these influencers or the experts, whatever. Okay. I've found success in creating my own way, being intentional, being authentic, and having a strategy. And it has served me well. Here I am, creating my own way. And so I want to head to the Root and Rise segment of today's episode. Welcome to Root and Rise, the segment of the podcast where we take a thought that once had us stuck, dig deep into the root of it, and elevate it to a crown perspective. We're going to think higher. I want us to explore how many of us stop creating because we think it has to be perfect or profitable. And because we are in this hustle culture, in this everybody gotta get it, in this make 6 figures in 60 days culture, we have stopped really truly creating in the natural and divine way. Now we've got AI, we've got all these coaches and gurus. It is so damn toxic right now. And we need to take a step back and realize that from the beginning, creativity has always been connected to our divinity. We've been taught that creativity has to make sense or money. But what if it's just to make magic? Like, what if creativity is just to manifest in this world? I don't know. I think that's it. The more that I create, the more that I watch the magic of this world unfold for me. The more I watch people who I need walk into my life without me even knowing. The more I watch my experiences that are on my heart and in my head come to form in real life. It is, I don't want to say insane, but it is magical to watch these things happen as I create the things that are truly on my heart. And I want us to get to where we learn that our creative pursuits have to make sense or money. I don't know where, but here we are unlearning that so that we can learn something differently. When we try to chase trends, perfection, or validation, we lose the natural flow of what we're creating. But true creativity, now that is where the manifestation begins. If you can take something that is within you and turn it into something on the outside, how is that not magic? How is that not manifestation? That is literally, by definition, what that is. And that starts with you tapping into your creativity. Let's get to some root questions so that we can unpack this for ourselves. The first one is, when was the last time I created something just for the joy of it? Just because. For me, I luckily am married to a creative person, and I'm a creative person my damn self. But watching him create naturally brings me joy, and it encourages me to tap out of my analytic mind and tap into my right brain so that I can truly create things that just feel good. One of the things that I really enjoy is we have a date night activity where we take some paint and easels and we set a timer, and I think it was like a 45-second timer or whatever, 2 minutes, however long the timer is. But we paint something and then we switch back and forth and, switch the easels so that you are just continuing the painting he's continuing the painting from me, I'm continuing the painting from him. And we're just going back and forth with each other's canvases to see what we create. And the first time we did it was so much fun. It didn't make no damn sense. It was like a dice, a rainbow, a ruler, like whatever. He was creating those things. I was just painting. But I say all that to say, it brought us so much joy to just be able to do this creative activity without purpose. It was just a date night activity. And so I want to encourage you to ask yourself, when was the last time you created something just for the joy of it? Just because. Maybe somebody will see it. Maybe somebody won't. But you should try it. And the next question is, in what ways has competition or comparison stolen my joy in creating? Get off of social media and do what you got to do. Stop looking at all these people on your timeline do the things that you know damn well you're supposed to be doing. Stop comparing yourself to people when you don't know their story. You don't know if they have a team. You don't know what resources they have. You don't know how long it took for them to get there. And you're comparing yourself to them. They may be at M and you may be at X. You have no idea where you are in your journey compared to theirs. So why are you even looking over there? And then we've got the competition girlies out here. What are we competing for? There's enough of everything to go around for everyone. So what is even the point of competing? Let me say this. Competition can be healthy when you are not denying the creativity within you. It can be healthy when you're not using it to judge what you've got going on. Competition can be healthy, but in the way that the girls are using it to create, toxic competition. It's toxic, and you need to tap out of it. It makes no sense to compare or compete with anyone else when you are supposed to be creating from co-creating with the creator, co-creating with the divine in you. So ask yourself, in what ways has competition or comparison stolen your joy in creating? The last question is, what did I stop doing because I thought I wasn't good enough? I can't even think about this because I just do whatever. It don't even matter if I'm not great at it. I'm going to try until I get there. I am so determined once I do something. I'm so determined to learn once I start something that I don't stop. I fail forward because I know I'm going to be successful. And I know if I'm sharing it with the world, people are enjoying my process. They enjoy watching me elevate myself in everything that I do. And so sometimes you can look at your creative pursuits and just tell yourself, I'm good enough for today. It's all I got. I just started. This is all I got. And get better along the way. But think back on all the creative pursuits you've had and ask yourself, those are the questions that I have for the root segment. I just really want us to unpack, what did we stop doing? When was the last time? When did we start comparing and competing? And how can we unlearn those things so we can rise to the creative levels that we deserve to be in? Now let's shift to the rise segment. Creativity is your spiritual GPS friend, okay? It guides you towards what you truly desire and what helps you to imagine, to express, to just get the divine out of you. It literally activates your vision in this world. And it helps the world become a better place. It truly does. So let's unpack the rise questions first, and then I'm going to explore a few points with you. The first question is, what do I want to manifest? And what creative channel can I use to call it in? Now, I don't know what you've got on your spirit. I don't know what God, the universe, Allah, whoever, I don't know what they put on your heart, but I know you got something in there. And I know you got some tools to get it on out. So what are you waiting for? It's time to stop procrastinating and it's time to get to it. What are you waiting for? And if you are waiting for something, drop it in the comment of this episode so I can help you. I want to connect you to whatever dots you need connecting to so that you could truly get the shit out. It's time, friend. It's time. The second question is, what area of my life is asking to be expressed and imagined? There is something, some part of your life that you are wanting to express more. What is it? Ask yourself, sit with that question. And then again, if you need some support, drop it in the comments. I got you. And the last question is, what dream of mine deserves more creative attention? Now, I'm in the thick of this season where I am releasing the mindset around external validation and tapping into the internal things, experiences, knowings that I have so that I can pursue Pursue my creative passions with intention and with all of the focus that I have. I know that dream, the dreams that I have in my heart to host retreats, to speak at conferences, to eventually possibly have my own show or radio show or whatever. I know that those pursuits and those dreams are within me. And I am doing the work that I have to do to express that and to reimagine that for myself. But that is a dream that deserves more creative attention. And so this year, if you're following me, you will see me pursue that with everything that I have, because that is what I deserve. I'm a creator. I manifest my life. That is what it is. And so I'm asking you to think about what dream of yours deserves more creative attention. Remember, we are here to create, not conform. It should not look like anybody else's dream. Or it might. It might be the next level up of someone's dream. I don't know. But you deserve to walk in that authentically and unapologetically. And if you need some support, you know where to find me. So let's look at some rise points that we want to focus on as we reflect on those questions. You know you don't have to chase outcomes. That is not what we're here for. It's not about the subscribers or the viewers or the likes or the shares. It's about channeling your truth, getting that shit that is in you out of you. They say that the richest place in the world is the graveyard. Because people die with so much in them. They die with all of their dreams. They die with just their riches. And it's such a hurtful thing to think about. But when you don't know what day you're going to get pulled up out of here, you better start living like today is all you have. Because that is what it is. And so think about the truth that you need to be channeling and how you can get it out how you can get it out creatively. The life you want already lives within your imagination, and your creativity is the bridge. You can go from here to there by creating it. If you can imagine it and manifest it within you, then you can create it and get to it and make it a reality. You are not just a dreamer. You are a divine creator. There are thoughts that you have in your head for a reason, because it is up to you to create it. And don't be mad when you see people out here doing their damn thing, doing your damn thing that you didn't do. Don't be mad at them because they also got the dream and did something about it. Don't be a hater when people start creating a thing that you thought about years ago. What were you waiting for? You didn't think somebody else was going to do it? The creator did not just give you the dream to hold on to. If you don't get it out, somebody will. That's how this works. When you honor your creative gifts, the universe responds accordingly. All you have to do is take the step to create. You may not be able to see the whole staircase, but if you could just get to the next step, baby, that is enough for the universe to say, oh shoot, you're serious about this. Let's help you out. Here's some funds. Here's a mentor. Here's a course. Here is a certification. Whatever you need, the universe will respond accordingly when you start to create. And last but not least, friend, remember, your creative energy helps to manifest all the things you want in life. You can have it all. You can. I know I can, and I know I will. But I'm not just going to wait for it to come to me. That's crazy. I'm going to create everything. Everything on my heart. I'm going to try my best to create it. Because why the hell not? What else am I doing here? Like spinning ball in space. What else are we doing here? We might as well create the life we want. Your joy, your healing, your vision. They are all waiting to be expressed. They're waiting for you. Don't die with this stuff within you. The richest place on this planet is the graveyard. So don't be one of those people. Here's a takeaway for you. The path to your dreams is already open. You just have to create your way down to it. Don't worry about everybody else. Don't worry about what they got going on. Don't worry about what Facebook about to do. Don't worry about what TikTok about to do. Stop chasing things and start channeling. All you got to do is sit with yourself and say, self, what is it that I want to create? And listen for it. And don't think it's crazy, because most great ideas start off a little goddamn crazy. I'm sure when they had candlelight, somebody said, I'm going to make a bulb of light. They probably were looking at them like, what you mean? Why would it be a bulb? It's a candle. And boom, we've got light bulbs. I'm sure that was pretty crazy too. But they created it, and here we are, seeing everything. So when you sit with yourself and you hear something within you and you're like, that sounds wild. Yes, let it be wild, and go for it anyway. Don't stop yourself. Go ahead and channel it on through so that you can create it and make it true. I'm done rapping, y'all. This episode, I just wanted to remind you of how creative you truly are. That you don't need an education to be creative. You don't need a course. You don't need anyone to remind you or validate it for you. You are alive and you are here to create. So whether it's a book, it's a hairstyle, it's a painting, whether it's another podcast, I don't know. Get it out of you so that the world gets to enjoy it too. And you get to manifest the life you want along the way. All right, friends, that's it for today. I need to go get something to eat because your girl is hungry. I'm about to go create a meal or something in the kitchen so that I can get me some energy. But as always, I am so grateful that you hung out with me today. Thank you for tapping in and listening. If this podcast sparked something in you, if this episode really touched you, please share it. And tag me and let me know, because I want to witness your creativity in action. I want you to tell me what it is that you are about to express in this world from within you. And I want you to remind yourself that you are a creator and you manifest your life. It is always up to you. Don't forget, subscribe. Thank you for everyone who is newly subscribed, and thank you for sharing this so that we can gain more subscribers on the podcast. Leave a review, and if you're on socials and you want to join me off YouTube, head over to Threads and Instagram and follow me. My handle is @It'sKenishaB, or you can follow the podcast @ToTheCrownPod. That's the number 2, The Crown Pod. I will be back next week. Next week's episode is aligned. We're going to talk some more about that because we need to get in alignment. Okay? All right, friends, that's it for today. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you, and I'll see you next time. Ready? Get set. Let's grow.